Good evening. How's it going, people?
Good evening.
Hello.
Everything okay? And how are you?
Hello, me too. Thanks for asking. All right, ready for another class. So let me show you the objectives. Okay, as our class objective, we have, okay,
Good evening.
good evening. Okay. Okay, so this is the objective. Help me read the objective. It says participants.
Participants make a list of tips about return policies.
Okay, so this is our class objective for today's session. We're working on this. But before we get down to business, that's right. Well, let's work on an activity. Okay, so I'm sending you in groups to work in groups. Okay, and I'm going to type the activities over here, the instructions. So instruction number 1 says work in groups. Okay, then, okay, using the list of categories, okay, that I'm about to send you, okay, using the list of categories, okay, make 10 questions, okay, make 10 questions, all right, but you have to follow the list of categories to make your 10 questions, okay. Now, the questions must be, okay, in simple present, okay, simple past, and future. Okay, in future with will. Are we okay so far? Yes? Or do you
Yes,
have
teacher.
any questions? Okay, so we work in groups. You make a list of how many questions? How many questions?
10.
Okay, following a list I'm about to send you. So I'm gonna send the list right now so that you can see it as we are here before we start working on the questions. So okay. So let me display it from my screen. So the categories for the questions are, take a look. Read it for me. The first one is
Silly questions.
silly questions, right? What is something silly? Can you explain that to me in English? Do you know another synonym for the word silly?
Embarrassing.
Embarrassing, right? Okay, good. The next one, uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable questions to ask your boyfriend or girlfriend.
Okay, so uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable.
All right, very good. Number 3.
Questions people ask when they are drunk.
Drunk.
Okay. So you have to use your imagination. And the fourth one is questions
Questions
You will never
ask
ask
your
your
boss.
boss.
you would never ask your boss. Okay, so you think of the category and you make your 10 questions. Okay, use your imagination. Okay, you have to be creative so that you come up with the type of questions in this category. Now, remember, not only do you have to use the categories, but you also have to follow the tenses. What tenses do you need to use? The tenses are
Simple present, present perfect, and future with will.
simple past and
Simple past, sorry.
okay.
Future.
Okay, for example, what is a silly question? Let's do one question from the first category. What is a silly question? Okay, let's do it in simple present. Okay, I select simple present and a silly question. What could be a silly question to ask?
How old are you?
Oh, okay. For, oh, here. So how old are you? You think it's not silly? I'm gonna give you an example. Okay, so this is like, okay, where do I started? What can be something silly to ask with where? What about where do you?
Or maybe where are you?
Oh, but is it like something silly to ask? Okay.
Yes, because you are in your home right now.
Ah, for me. Okay, so the question is for me. Okay, so you say where?
Where are you?
Now. Okay, where are you now? It's silly. It's silly because you're looking at me right now and you know where I am. Good. Okay. So when this makes me think of another question. When you are in your house and a family member says, "Are you still here?" Come on, you're looking at me. I'm still here, right? Are you still here? And the person is looking at you. You see, this is a silly question as well. Very good. Okay, so think about the categories. Think about the categories and combine them with the tenses to make 10 questions. Are you ready? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, so here we go. Accept the invitations, please.
Luis.
Fine. What do you think? What kind of question do you want to prepare?
Okay, let me check. Um, yeah. I think that it can be how old are you for a man or a woman a little bit old.
Yeah, but we have to
I send you on chat of Zoom, John.
Okay. Are you a person?
Yeah. And we have 5.
Yeah.
You can make the question in the time that you want, in present, past, or
Simple
in future.
present, simple past, or future.
Or future.
For example, I think that for uncomfortable question to ask your girlfriend
Boyfriend, yeah.
or boyfriend,
Mhm.
for example,
Do you love me?
no, huh?
Do you love
No,
me? No.
no.
That could be a good one.
Yes, it could be good. Good. Okay. The other could be
Who's that girl?
Sounds like you're an expert.
can you
Or
can you
Or following an order.
Uh-huh.
Try to make direct questions. Like in number 2, what's the main matter? Try to work with questions like, did I do a good job? For example, right? Did I do a good job? Or will you pay me more next month? Or like direct questions.
Okay.
Don't focus on the background. That's not the main focus. Just the question itself. All right.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, I was.
with your boss?
okay. Question people ask when they are drunk.
For the boss? Why do you
Do you love me,
prefer?
dude?
When they are drunk, where are my keys? Or where is my house?
También.
Or who I am?
Who am I?
Um,
Now we need to do the uncomfortable question to ask for your boyfriend or girlfriend.
They are just 10 questions in total. 10 questions in total.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I think you have more than 10. 3, 6,
Oh.
9, 10. Oh, you got the 10 already.
Now we have.
In this one, I have doubts. I don't know if we have to do. Are you already arriving at home?
remember the tenses are simple present, simple past, and future only.
And this one, applies to simple present, teacher. Or is do you?
Do you arrive at home? But what's the context though? Do you want to know if the person arrives at home early as a routine? Do you want to know if the person is at home already? Or if the person will be at home? That's what you have to think about so that you can select the tense.
It is like a sarcasm. Was like acabas de llegar a la casa?
So it's in the past, right? Okay, so what's the auxiliary for the past?
Did you?
Okay.
Did you?
Did you already arrive at home? Okay, we could work with that one. Yes, good.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay. Let me go check the other group so that we can go back to the main. Or do you have questions before I leave? No? Okay. Number 4 could be, do you want another beer? Do you want? And number 5, do you remember your first kiss? And have you ever is present perfect, so we'll have to work with simple present, simple past, or just the future.
Okay.
Good.
But I am.
This one. Sorry, were you asking
left?
me a question?
Sorry,
No,
teacher?
no, no.
I was leaving already.
We resolved.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So, Champa.
Which left? We have bus, we have
We have everything.
oh. Do you remember your guess?
If you have a boss, you can ask to your boss, do you want to go out with me? Yes, you can ask.
You're right. Everyone's coming back.
Okay.
Se quedó chulo.
All right, we're back in the session. Let's see. We're going to start with the. Okay, the questions from Ernesto, Georgina, Germán, Jorge El Cid, and Martin. Martin, yes, that's Martin. Okay, show us your questions over there.
Jorge.
Sorry.
No problem.
Give me a second, please.
Sure, take your time.
Okay. Here we
Okay.
have.
All right, so take a look at these questions. Now, let's focus on number 4. This one is from a question you would ask your girlfriend or boyfriend, right? An uncomfortable one. Yes, number 4.
Also to your boss.
To your boss. Okay. So imagine that I am your boss. You are my boss. You are my boss. And I ask, why do you hate me? How do you report that to somebody else? I ask you, why do you hate me? How do you report that question I asked you?
Adriana asked me, why did I hate her?
Okay, Adriana asked me, why?
Why I did.
Let's see. Let's write it down. Let's see. So the question is, why do you hate me? Okay. So we just transform it into the tense. What's the tense?
Yeah, but
In past.
I think it is incorrect because why are you hate me?
Hate is an action verb or is an adjective?
I think it's an adjective.
Hate, like, I hate my phone. It doesn't work.
It's a verb.
It is a verb.
It's a verb.
So
Okay.
the question is correct. Okay. So why do you hate me? I have to transform it into the past. So you say, Adriana asked me. WH question
Why?
mark?
Why I hated her.
Why did I?
No,
why I hated
auxiliaries. Exactly. No auxiliaries. Just the information itself. Read the chat. Adriana asked me why I
Hate her.
hated her. Repeat it with me. Hated her.
Hated her.
Hated her.
Awesome. Okay, the next one. Okay, number seven. Is this one from an comfortable question to ask your BF or GF? Yes?
A
Yes.
girlfriend. A girlfriend asked that
Okay.
question.
So
we
imagine,
are toxic.
okay, imagine I'm this toxic girlfriend and I ask you, where did you go yesterday? Where did you go yesterday? How do we transform this question? How do you report it?
Adriana asked me,
Okay.
where did I go yesterday?
Where I went yesterday.
Where I
Where
went yesterday.
How do we transform simple past in reported speech?
In past.
Past?
And
What is past perfect?
Past
Yes.
participle.
Past perfect. So Adriana.
where I was yesterday.
What is past perfect? What is the auxiliary?
Where I had.
Where I have gone.
Where I had.
Gone yesterday.
Yes, very good. I'm sending you all the examples here in the chat.
Okay.
Very good. Okay, one more. Let's see. Okay, number 5. Why do you have a favorite person? Why do you have a favorite person? Silly question to ask, right? Why do you have a favorite person? Now, how do you transform it or to report it?
Adriana asked me why I had a favorite person.
Okay, very good, very good. Okay, all right. Good, let's move on to the next one. Very good questions, guys. I like them. All right, let's see. Let's check the questions from Edwin, Luis Ivan, Maria Jose, Salvador, and Silvia. Okay, let's see what you guys have.
And Janet. Oh, no. Sorry.
Okay. So take a look at the questions. Check the questions. Oh, we have questions in the future. Okay, let's take the second one, number 2. This is for your boss, right? Questions you
Yeah.
would never ask your boss. Okay, so imagine that you are my boss and I say, will you give me a salary increase for December? Will you? How do you report that to somebody else?
You're gonna ask me if I will
If I,
if I will
Gabe.
give us
Give her.
Give her.
good. If I would give
Gave
her.
her.
Give
Give her. Okay.
a salary
Increase.
increase for December.
Okay, perfect. All right. So it's in the chat. Good job. Okay. Another one. Oh, okay. Do you remember, number 5, do you remember your first kiss? Do you remember your first kiss?
No, I don't.
No, thank you. I bet you do. Everybody remembers their first kiss.
The first one with you is you asked for my girlfriend.
It has to be. It has to be the first kiss you give your girlfriend. It's your first kiss. Doesn't matter about the past. Of course not. Usually, the first kiss happens in your teenagehood or sometimes in kindergarten. I don't know.
Whoa,
The situations are crazy because
It depends.
kids are innocent and sometimes they just kiss and they're not hurtful. I don't know. Things happen. Don't mind me. Okay. So now the next one. The next one is, do you remember your first kiss? So how do we report it?
He asked me if I remembered my first kid.
Okay, very good.
I remembered
My first kiss, right? Okay, perfect.
Yes.
Okay, so the last one. We say,
The number 9.
number 9. Are you still in love? Okay, are you still in love with your ex? Are you still in love with your ex? Uh-huh.
Oh,
This
I
group
don't.
is much
Yes.
more toxic.
She asked me if I
Couldn't be more toxic, right? Okay.
if I still in love.
If I
I'm not sure about
what's the verb?
because
What's the verb?
it's-
How?
Okay.
it's
Still is not the verb.
okay. If I still in love it,
The verb. I need the verb.
Very slow.
The very
is are
to be.
The verb to be.
uh-huh.
So if I
Was.
If I was
okay, then the whole thing. Still.
still in love
With
my ex.
she asked me if I was still in love with my ex. Awesome. Very good. I'm gonna leave you alone. Very good job. All right. Now let's see. Now the next group is, let's see. Who am I missing? Angela, right? Angela
Yes.
and
Jan.
Janet, right? Okay. Okay. What do you girls have?
An actor teacher.
Okay, the thing is that it doesn't appear in my list over here, but it's okay. Hector too. Okay. So, okay, check the questions, everybody. So we have, okay, this one that says, will you come early? Will you come early? Will you? How do we report it?
Let me see.
She asked me if I will come early.
Okay, perfect. The next one. Can you pay the beers count? Oh, okay. It's like la cuenta, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bill.
Yes.
The bill. Yes. Can you pay the beers bill? Okay.
She asked me if can I pay the beer's bill?
If
I could.
If I could.
If
I
I could.
could.
if I
Okay,
could.
if I could pay the beer's bill.
Awesome. Very good. Okay. And the last one. The last one. Okay. Okay.
She asked me if I have already arrived at home.
Okay. The last one. Did you already arrive at home? Repeat it, please, one more time. She asked me.
She asked me if I had already arrived at home.
If I had already. Very good. And pronunciation. Arrived. Arrived
Arrived.
at home.
Arrived.
Awesome. Very good. You guys are experts now. Okay. And experts in toxic questions, in questions you would never ask your boss. Okay. This information is very, very present in your minds. Okay. That's great. Now, let's move on to our next activity. Okay. So, we're going to watch a video. Okay. About some policies. Return policies. Okay. Do you remember this from yesterday? Return policies? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. What are return policies in your own words?
For example,
What is
if the warranties, if you have a warranty of an electronic instrument or electronic something,
Mm-hmm.
like that,
Okay.
you can return this the stuff for the warranty or for the how do you say, the
To get a refund? To get a refund?
refund? Yeah.
Okay.
To get a refund.
Okay. Good. So most likely you will abide to the return policy when there is a product that for some reason is not working for you. So you want to return it or you want to get a different one. Okay. So let's see. So we're going to watch this video over here. It says return policies. Now, instructions. Just pay attention to the video. Okay, that's
Okay.
it. All right, give me a second. Let's see. Before I mute you all, I want to make sure that you are able to listen to the video. Can you listen?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to mute you. If you think it's necessary to take notes, take your notes. If you are fine just watching the video, go ahead and do so. Here we go.
So in my old job, we had this annoying policy where as long as you kept your receipt, there was no time limit on how long you can return or exchange a purchased item. I know that just from hearing that, you can imagine all of the exploits that go along with it. And it's not like it's even a difficult requirement, right? Keep a piece of paper, stay eligible for returns and exchanges. Simple. Hi, I'd like to return this pair of pants. It's too big on my husband. Oh, no problem. Could I please see your receipt? Because that's literally the only article of proof that they can provide to show me that they spent money to purchase this item at our franchise. Oh, I don't have it. I'm sorry, but I can't issue a return or exchange without it. But you guys told me there was no time limit. We also told you, in your selective hearing, that you should hang on to your receipt if you ever want to return your items. Ugh, can I talk to your manager? Hi. I want to exchange a shirt I bought a few weeks ago. It ripped. Oh, that's too bad. But of course, I see you have your receipt there. Thank you. And, where's the shirt? Oh, it's at home. You're gonna have to bring the shirt in for me to exchange it. Well, I figured you guys were just gonna throw it out, so I didn't bother. Well, I also see that you left your common sense at home. I'm sorry, sir. I can't do anything about this. Can I talk to your manager? And like I said, it's a somewhat flawed system that uprooted several exploits, one of which resulted in us limiting the unlimited return policy of our construction routes, which were then reduced to a 100-day limit. We even had signs everywhere to keep our literate customers aware of the changes. Hi, I want to return these boots for my son. They already wore off after like 2 weeks. Terrible quality. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. No problem. Could I see your receipt? Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am, but it says here you bought the boots 5 months ago? Why'd you wait so long? I just didn't have any time, okay? Well, this exceeds our 100-day limit for returns and exchanges. What? I thought you had a no time limit return policy. We do, but some issues occurred and we had to change that for our construction boots. We're sure to notify all of our customers who buy them now. Your son should have known. When did this change happen? About a year ago. That's ridiculous. How was I supposed to know? It's even written here on the receipt that you have 100 days. No, unacceptable. Where does it even say in your store? I don't see it anywhere. I came all the way here and you can't do anything? Unbelievable. Can I speak with your manager? Oh, yes, of course. I was totally hired as a decoy that deceives customers and misrepresents how our store truly functions, and only the manager can cater to your incompetence and provide you with undeserving consolation, because that sure is an efficient system that's allowed this franchise to survive for nearly 40 years. Please wait here while I get my manager to repeat the same information I bestowed upon you, because how can my word alone be valid, me being a mere employee who had to apply for this job and prove my adequate ability to handle our consumers? Yeah. Hey guys.
Okay. All right, let's see. Let's go back to. So looking at you. All right. Now, are we fine just watching the video one time, or would you like to watch it a second time? Tell me.
One time is okay, teacher.
One time is okay. All right, so here we go. So what was the video about? What cases were presented in the whole story over there? What cases were there?
The video talk about people that want to use the return policy, but they don't have, for example, they don't have the ticket for the purchase,
Okay.
or the time for make the changes expire because it's too much time using the product, or they don't bring the product to the shop and they want to change.
Okay, so
About dumb people.
would you like to work at a store dealing with people like this all the
No.
time? Because believe me, this is true. These cases happen in real life. So okay, this document they ask you for is a receipt. Okay, it's in the chat, but the pronunciation is like this: receipt, like this. Receipt. Repeat it with me. Receipt.
Receipt.
Okay. So if you want to use the return policy, you must have your receipt with you, right? Okay, good. Now there is this thing that's called the year return policy, okay, which is the amount of time we have in order to make a return or to try to get a refund, right? Okay, are there any other cases shown in the video? Any other? What happens when people don't get to use their return policy? What happens?
The manager.
They ask for the manager, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and they are completely not happy about what's going on, right? Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at some other cases. Okay, we just watched a video about it, but now we're gonna read about it. Let's see.
I'm not sure if I'm wrong, teacher, but the last what I could hear it was about if somebody wants to contact the manager or make a request or refund, got to wait for a long time.
Good. The thing is that since people don't get to have what they want at the moment, they are making their requests. They get angry, and the thing they do is to escalate the problem. So they want to ask or talk to the manager, okay, which they think is going to give them a solution. But if policies are visible to customers, or if the store makes sure the customers know what their policies are, there's nothing to be done. Very good contribution, Marvin. Okay, take a look at this. Take a look at this information over here. Okay, I'm gonna ask some of you help us read. I'm gonna have Ernesto Ivan. Okay, help us read number 1. Let's see. Number
Sure.
1 says.
It says, I recently purchased an expensive electronic item from TechBay. The return policy says 14 days to return. I wanted to pay with the item for a few days to see if I wanted to keep it. Now I'm not getting a refund because the package was not in perfect condition.
Good, thank you. The next one says, let's see, Sylvia, help me read the second one.
I ordered some PC speakers, not sure whether they were faulty or just not suited to my sound card, but the e-store took them back without a question. I did claim they were faulty rather than unwanted, but I doubt they actually checked them before refunding.
All right, thank you. They actually checked. They actually checked.
They actually check it.
It's
Check
like this sound. Can you do the exercise? Let's make the sound. Come on. Okay. Checked them.
Check it.
All
Check
right.
it.
Checked.
Check it.
Checked. One more time. Checked. It's like when we say cooked. Can you say it? Cooked.
Checked.
Cooked.
Checked.
Checked. Awesome. It takes practice.
Checked.
Okay, very good. Awesome, very good. Okay, now the next one, suited. One more time, suited. All right. Suited. All right.
Suited.
Okay, so it means that they were not compatible, okay, or that they were not the ones to be used with the sound card. Now, number three, let's see, Marvin, help me read number 3. My wife
just returned a camera case that was too small for her camera. We had a lot of problems when returning the product, and we had to pay shipping to send the camera back. We waited for 2 months before receiving the refund.
Okay, very good. Let's see. Can you repeat this with me one more time? We waited.
Waited.
Okay.
Waited.
Just returned.
Return.
Awesome. Very good. And this word over here, 2 syllables. Camera. Everybody. Camera. Just the first sound. The first sound only. Cam. Only the first sound. Cam. One more time. Hold your horses. The first syllable. Cam. One more time. Cam. First syllable only. Cam. Okay. The second one. Okay. The second one.
These guys.
The second one.
Mirror.
Ra. The second syllable. Okay. 2 syllables. Camera. So this letter E This letter E doesn't have a sound. She is nosy. She has nothing to do over there with the pronunciation. Camera, camera,
Camera.
Camera.
camera,
Camera.
camera, camera,
Camera.
Camera.
camera, camera.
Camera.
All right. Now, okay. So, do you remember the situations? Can you tell me? What are the situations? Remember the situations over there?
The situation about the people have to want to return a product.
Okay. What was the first situation about? Who knows? Okay, let's see. I'm going to show you. All right. Now, the first situation, what was it about? You have to explain it to me like I'm a baby. What was the first one about?
An expensive electronic probably would be a PlayStation 5.
Okay. What was the product?
The guy couldn't return.
Okay, it was an electronic device, an item.
Yeah.
Okay, so what happened? What happened?
The
They want to return.
He wanted.
Policy.
He only wants to play with for a few days to see if he wants to keep it.
Okay.
But the return policy say that he has to return 40 days maximum. He's not allowed to refund because the package was not in perfect condition.
So did he play with the item or not?
No, because the package was not in perfect condition.
Okay. But what makes you think he returned the did he play or not?
Maybe.
Probably.
Yes, maybe.
Probably he did it.
And that's why the package is not in perfect conditions. You see?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he opened the package.
Because he opened it. He says he wanted to play with it a few days and see if he wanted to keep it. Okay. Now, the return policy says the package must be in perfect condition. So impossible to return it. Now, what's the second situation about? Second situation? Like I'm a baby. Explain that to me like I'm a baby.
Someone ordered a PC speakers.
Okay, speakers. Okay, so what happened? Did the person want to return them?
It's like if the speaker doesn't match.
Okay, it didn't match.
Oh, it didn't match.
Okay, so there's a problem. Okay, so
with their sound card.
Okay, so the person wanted to return the item, or the person wanted to have another option.
He returned her because the e-store took them back without a question.
So the customer said, so this doesn't work well, so I'm gonna go to the store and return it. Yes or no?
Yes, and they
Are you
receive
sure?
it.
Are you sure?
No, because he said I didn't claim.
Oh, so you say I did claim they were faulty rather than unwanted. What is unwanted?
Not desired.
So why did the person go to the store? What was the purpose? What did the person want?
They want the refund.
The refund?
Or
are you sure?
No, they have a doubt if they want to.
Analyze the text. Analyze the text.
He want to check with them before refunding.
He wanted to check.
I think that he wants to check if the PCS speakers match with maybe with the sound card that he wants to buy.
Okay, so he went to the store and he said, okay, there's a problem. Okay, but this is like what can you do? You see, the person said, okay, this doesn't work. Okay, but what happened at the store? What happened at the store? What did they do? The people at the store, did they check it? Did they check it?
No, they didn't.
No. So what happened? They just
took the
They
back.
just took them back without a question.
Okay, so they were like, oh, so it doesn't work. Okay, give it to me. So there was no checking for the item, and they assumed the person wanted to return them. The person just wanted some help. Okay, the person wanted the product, so help me. Okay, change them or help me fix it. Okay, but it was not a return what the person wanted. Okay, number 3, what happened?
The wife returned a camera.
Mm-hmm.
A camera
that
case.
was too
What?
Camera case. That
camera
was too
case
small for her
because it
camera.
was too
Because
small.
it's too small.
Camera.
Oh.
Too small.
And what happened? Was it a successful return?
No, because they have
Return the product.
You have
They had to pay
the
shipping to
shipping.
send
they
the
had to pay
product.
shipping,
Okay.
and they waited for 2 months after they received the refund.
So it doesn't. Tell me.
But I'm confused because they were at the first sentence they speak about like a camera case.
Mm-hmm.
But they say that return shipping, they pay for return. They pay shipping for return a camera,
Mm-hmm.
not a camera case.
Good observation. It says, and we had to pay shipping to send the camera case, right? The camera case back. We waited for 2 months before receiving it. So yeah, camera case is the product, right? In this part, they're missing that specification over there. Good observation. Okay, good. Has this ever happened to you? Any similar situation?
Maybe this couple get wrong because they send the camera, now the camera case.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Well, I have an experience. I ordered something from China, and it didn't work. And the seller said, "Okay, if you wanna get another item, you have to send it back." And I had to pay $40 to send it back so that he would send me the right item that was working well. So I was like, I'm just gonna keep this one and I'm gonna get another one, because how come was I going to pay $40 to return the item? And it was not my problem. So you have to evaluate the situations.
Yes.
Now, okay, so tips for shopping online. Sorry. Let's see. Herman, number 1.
Items bought on sale may have a shorter return period or may not be returnable.
Okay, what does it mean on sale? On sale? That the product has?
Discount.
A discount. Okay, so the product has a discount, and sometimes these products don't have a return policy. They're not returnable at all. But when they have it, it says the time may be shorter to return them. Okay, number two, Maria Jose, number 2.
Okay, and number 2, returns may not be as simple when items are bought through a third-party website.
Okay, what is a third-party website? Can you tell me? Anybody? What is a third-party website?
It could be when a website sells a product that another website sells it, like it. That is a third party.
For example, Aerocasillas. Aerocasillas is a third-party website.
Perfect example.
You buy the product on Amazon, but they in charge to shipping here in El Salvador.
Exactly. Okay, so this is why it may not be as simple as just trying to return the product. there's a lot of things to be done, and sometimes it's almost impossible to return the product. Number 3, let's see. Angela, can you read number 3 for us, please?
Yes. Save all receipts or other paperwork for the items that you purchase.
Awesome. Receipts. One more time. Receipts.
Receipts.
So
Receipts.
this is basically your card to getting your item returned. Okay. Like, it doesn't matter if you go to any type of store, if you go buy shoes, clothes, anything, you must always keep your receipts with you, because that's the pass for you to return a product that doesn't work or that you simply didn't like. Okay, the next one we have Ronald, number 4.
Okay, is check the numbers of days you have to notify the return an item, and check if there are conditions like keeping the original package.
Okay, so sometimes some stores don't care if you break the seal or if you damage any type of item related to the packaging, but some others care about it. Okay, and the last one, let's see. Let's ask Marvin, help me read number 5.
Check if the online store will cover the return shipping.
So this one is similar to the last example over here and my real case. Okay, sometimes you have to pay for the shipping when returning an item. So you have to be careful when you purchase an item. Okay, good job. Now, what are we gonna do right now? You have exactly 10 minutes, okay? I'm going to share the instructions over here. Okay, 10 minutes, okay, to write a simple list, okay, simple list of tips, okay, of tips for someone, okay, who doesn't know anything about return policies. Okay, so this is like helping a friend, okay, be aware of the return policies a product may have before buying a product. So you're writing this list like a person doesn't have any idea about a return policy. Are we okay with the instructions?
Yes.
Yes, are you sure? What are we gonna do? Can you explain that to me?
How many sentences do you want, teacher?
Okay, let's base the amount of sentences in the amount of time I'm giving you. Right now we have just 5 minutes. Okay, 5 minutes. So all you can do in 5 minutes, okay? So I'm gonna call you back. Okay. So 5 minutes. So you have to get down on business as soon as you are sent to the group sessions. Okay, ready?
Okay.
Here we go. So just 3 groups. The more, the better. Here we go.
Ten minutes to write a simple list of tips for someone who doesn't anything about return policies.
I just changed it to 5. Sorry, 5.
Okay, five. Yes.
Receipt.
To the store. Are you writing that, Ernest?
Yes, I was writing. I couldn't answer, but I did it.
Maybe it's like sometimes when we are putting out a product, we need to care about the package in order that if the
Yeah.
product is in bad conditions, we can have all the package in a good condition to return to the store. Obviously not completely packaged, but you have everything like the box and all the things that.
Yeah, that I think that's what Georgie wrote there. Your package should be
Yes, you're
clean
right.
when you return your product.
The product, yes.
Yeah. Another one could be
Take care about your card in case you will pay with your card, right?
They
For example,
return
you
as
buy you buy a t-shirt that costs $20, and you don't like it because I don't know, or your husband in your case, Janet, doesn't like it, and
to make sure or read the little letters that the product have.
Yeah.
So the policies, no.
Or you have to read the return. You have to read if the product has return policies.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
So take I don't know, take
time to carefully read
Okay, let's start checking. So we have Jorge, Luis, Maria, and Janet. What recommendations do you have? Okay, help us read.
we only discussed 7 tips. One of them was make sure about the address of the company that you're going to return, that don't lost on the mail. Make sure about the size of the product.
Okay.
Make sure about the about to have feedback of the purchase.
Mm-hmm.
You have to know about if the store will offer a store credit. You have to read if the product have return policy. Take care about how many times you click save order, and make sure to keep the quality of the product.
Okay. If you're thinking about returning it, number 7 is very, very indispensable. Okay. Now, in number 3, make sure about, and then the verb goes in the gerund form, about having feedback of the purchase. You can fix it later if you prefer. Okay, having. Let's see. Number 5. No. Let me check. Make sure. Okay. Yeah, number 4. You have to know if. You have to know if the store will. So we just eliminate about. Okay. Very good. All right. That's great. Thank you very much for your contribution. Now, let's check group number 2. Herman, Marvin, Ronald, and Salvador. What do you guys have?
Let me share.
Go ahead.
Statistics.
Okay.
Check the option of the vendor about the return policy. Review how long time we have to return the product. Read the instruction about the package, and save the receipt or the invoice.
Okay. Let's see. Number 2. Review how much time. Review how much time we have to return the product. Okay. To return the product. And that's great. Very good and very important tips. Thank you. Now, the last one says Angela, Ernesto, Georgina, Martin, and I can't see the last one, Sylvia. Okay.
Yeah. Let me see if I can share my screen.
Sure.
Give me a moment. Screenshots. Okay. Do you see it?
Yes, I do.
Okay. The first one says, check different websites in order to look different prices. The second one, it says, always keep the receipt with you. The third one, always bring the product and the receipt to the store. Another one says, your package should be clean when you return your product. Another one says, try to return the product with all the accessories or parts that you received. Number 5, take care of your card when you pay the product to avoid an extra charge. Give me a moment because there's another one. Give me a second.
Take your time.
It says to avoid an extra charge, you must be aware of the return policy time. Take your time to carefully read the return policy, and your guarantee covers only manufacturer mistakes. That depends, of course, on the policy.
Very good. So your warranty, one more time, your warranty.
Your warranty.
Awesome. Can you scroll back again to the top?
Give me a moment.
Yes, take your time.
Because I took our screenshots.
All right, no worries.
Okay, there you go.
Okay. Okay, the first one, just one observation over the first one. Check different, no S, right? I assume this is a spelling mistake.
Yeah, without S.
This websites in order to check different prices. Check different prices. Okay, and pronunciation for this paper they give you receipt with letter T.
Receipt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Very good. So, are you able to explain return policies to people who have no idea about them? Would you say so? Yes. Right. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, all right. Very good. So we're just about to finish. I have a question for everybody in the group. How do you guys like your classes? How do you feel? Is there anything that you would like us to improve for reinforcing some specific areas or to lead the class in a different direction? What opinions do you have? I'm listening.
Well,
good.
Okay, tell me more. Come on. Feel free to express yourselves. I'm asking you this because I really inquire about the way you feel in the session. Why is this? Because my job over here is to help you. I have no other purpose over here rather than helping you improve. And also working together to reach your goals, because each one of you is over here because you have something over here that you want to reach. Whether it is getting a new job opportunity, whether it is just achieving a dream that you have because you want to travel to another place in the world and you need to speak English. Maybe this is a university graduation requirement, okay? Or maybe you want to understand what you have to do at work in a better way. So each one of you has a specific objective for you to be here. So my only concern here is trying to help you. So I want to know if you guys feel comfortable in the way I'm helping you over here. So I'd like to listen to what opinions you have. Relax. Come on, relax. Don't you talk that much.
Okay, teacher. In my opinion, I'm agree with your the form you give us the instructions or your knowledge, and we receive that all activities that sometimes we can work because we have to work. We are working. We're still working. We can work together with the activities, but we can hear what the other partners are working. And if we don't practice exactly the way we have to do, but we hear, that's where we can still learn a little bit.
Of course.
But I'm agree with you with the way you take the class. At the beginning, I felt that we were in a rush, but it was that we just what we were. It was not our custom to the rhythm, yeah. But now we are in the rhythm. We are in a perfect the perfect speed.
I appreciate your words very much. I understand, and this is why I'm asking, and I appreciate the way in which you expressed yourself. I understand that getting used to a different instructor or a different teacher can be hard sometimes. Why? Because teachers, you will always find different ways in which teachers teach you. This is why we make rotations. Some teachers focus a little bit more on reading, and I'm pretty sure you have noticed this. Some other teachers focus a little bit more on speaking. Some others focus a little bit more on making you analyze stuff. Some others focus on writing. So, and some others are able to combine all of these all together. Every teacher has a strength, and you guys benefit from the teacher's strength because that's what the teacher is exploding in the class. So I kind of noticed that you guys were feeling like we were in a rush. So, but the thing is that I'm not gonna pull you to do or push you to do something you can't do. That's something I will never do. So I really inquired into knowing if you guys all feel the same, or if you are able to continue with the same pace, or if you would like me to do different activities to focus on something different. That's why I'm asking. Is there any other observation or comment that you would like to make? Any other request? Do you have a request, a special request? Some groups like to have more reading material or more vocabulary material.
No.
So what do you guys think?
No, and we
I can
really
give you more
appreciate
reading.
that you don't give us homework, because as you might know, we are people from Aeroman, so we are busy people, and we come home tired, and we make this effort, of course, for any reason, as you say, but we really appreciate that we don't have like an extra load.
You know, I have worked with 6 groups from Aeroman so far, and I'm well aware of the fact that you guys get rotated. Like, you are fine with your schedule today, and tomorrow there's a rotation for you. So that's why we have a specific person to help us with these matters, which is Jennifer. I don't know if you have heard about her. So she helps us, yes, with your schedule changes. So the fact here is that we are willing to help you in any way we can. You have the option of watching your classes. If you're not able to participate in a class, a live session, you can always go to Schoology. All classes are over there. You know, you can talk to me. You can send me a message. Look, Adriana, this is hard to me. If you can share more material with me, then I would appreciate it. I can do it. Sometimes I don't reply to messages right away because I'm always working. So I just find sometimes I'm replying to messages at 11 p.m. But be sure I will give you an answer if you have a request. So this is the right time to speak. If you have something to request, you can do it right now. Tell me.
Yeah. I had a few troubles with the homework a few weeks ago. 2 weeks ago.
Uploading it. Okay.
Yeah.
So
I wrote to you, but
this is Salvador. Okay.
Yes.
So you didn't upload homework assignment, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what's the message is showing? Like, is it a connection thing?
I was with a lot of troubles with the connections in these days.
Okay,
those days.
Let's do something. Maybe you can give it a try trying to upload it, because sometimes it's the Schoology account that gives you the troubles. It's not your connection sometimes. So give it a try trying to upload it again. And if you have issues again, send it to my WhatsApp.
I try in the Monday even, or I try Monday to 1 a.m. because I was with a lot of trouble, but the example, the homework, it doesn't appear the week in. I don't know why, but
okay, so
try hard.
So send it to me, and I will see what I can do. Maybe you can share your password with me and your user so that I can upload it for you. The thing is that I need to have it in my account so that I can give you a score. So the file must be there. So I will get in touch to you later to see how we can start working on that issue. Okay.
Okay.
Homework is available already. Have you checked?
No. I have a request.
Tell me.
If I appreciate if you before to start a reading or see watch a video, maybe we can you can share with us the keywords, because because in my case, when I don't understand one word, that trouble it take my attention, and and I can't continue with the next
paying
item.
attention. All right.
Yes, yes.
All right. So good.
Go.
Good. All right. I'll work on that. Any other request?
I just want to add a teacher. If you any material you could share us for improve our vocabulary or examples, clarify something else, I will appreciate that.
All right, like sending you
I
random
didn't know
things.
there was a homework. I couldn't connect the last 2 days last week, so I was out of the country, and but I don't know if there's a chance to.
I was
send the homework tomorrow or today.
Look, every homework assignment has a due date. But I'm gonna tell you something. As long as the course is active, you still have a chance to submit your homework.
Okay.
This means that if for some reason you couldn't upload the homework assignment before the due date, you can still do it 1 week later. You will still do it. But what I don't want is that you start submitting it the last day of the class, right? The last day we're finishing the module. Not like that. But there's not a problem if you for some reason, because I assume it's for like very strong reasons that it's not possible for you to upload homework, you can still do it another day. I have no problems with that.
Okay. Thank you, teacher, for the information.
All right. Any other observations? Well, I gotta go to another class. So if there's something you would like to say, and because of time matters right now, it's not possible, send me a message, share it in the group. I will check it. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Awesome, guys. Thank you. Now, Hector Arenales was here, but he's not right now. Let's see. Ernesto Cruz Perez.
Here.
Jorge del Cid. Jorge.
Here.
Okay. Karina Escobar is working today, but is she here? I think she was here.
But she was here.
Yes. Okay. Janet Estrada de Peralta.
Here.
Okay. Edwin Fabian. Oh, okay. She's here. Jose Flores still working. Martin Flores. Martin. Well, Martin is here.
Teacher.
Okay, very good. Ronald Garcia. Ronald is here too. Okay.
I'm here, teacher.
Yes.
Marvin Hernandez is here too, right? Okay.
Here,
Silvia.
teacher.
All right. Silvia Hernandez.
I'm here, teacher.
Luis Lara.
Here.
Georgina Lopez.
Here.
Jonathan Ramos. Jonathan? Not today, right? Okay. Salvador Rauda. Angela Brigitte Renderos. Angela. She was here, right?
Yes, she was here.
Yes, Angela worked with us.
Okay.
Yes, she.
Germán.
I am here, teacher.
Oh, okay. Oscar de Jesus is working today. And Maria Jose Salvador. Okay.
I'm here, teacher.
Awesome, guys. Thank you very much for the feedback. You guys are great. Like I told you, I'm not pulling out anything from you that you can't do. I know you can do stuff. So that's why I bring the type of activities that we do over here for you. All right. So see you tomorrow, guys. Have a great one. Bye-bye.
Thank you, teacher, for that.
Bye,
You're
everybody.
welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.